Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the exciting world of the 6-1 Detroit Lions. I have to admit, I was a bit worried going into this game, not because I thought it was a trap, but because the Titans' defense is better than most people realize. Let's kick things off with a little game. Imagine a team that only held on to the football for 24 minutes in a 60-minute game. They were 3 for 9 on third downs, racked up just 225 total yards, and allowed 417 yards of offense. Oh, and their starting quarterback threw for a mere 85 yards. Sounds rough, right? Well, that was the Detroit Lions this afternoon, and they still managed to win 52-4. Jared G may not have put up big numbers, just 85 yards, but he did throw 3 touchdowns with no interceptions. The real stars of the show? The Lions saw special teams and defense. They forced 4 turnovers and had an impressive 303 return yards. Keith Raymond and Khalif Dorsey were electric, and Jake Bates made some standout plays. For those Lions fans, this game was a dream come true. The team is now 6-1, and I'm making this video while my own team, the Packers, is in a tight game without my starting quarterback, Jordan Love. Talk about a roller coaster. If you love talking about the Lions, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're aiming for 600 likes to celebrate this incredible start. Now back to the game. It was genuinely fascinating. Jared G's low yardage might usually hint at a strong Titans defense, but that wasn't the case here. The Lions' special teams and defense were just phenomenal. Without Aiden Hutchinson, I expected some struggles, but the Titans, despite being 1-6, showed they can compete. Jahmyr Gibbs had an outstanding game with 11 carries for 127 yards and a touchdown, including a stunning 70-yard run. That kid is fast. David Montgomery added a touchdown too, making it clear he's been a scoring machine with 20 rushing touchdowns over the past 2 seasons. Shout out to Sam Laporta. He's been on the mend but led the team in receiving with 6 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, is full of surprises. Every week he comes up with fresh plays that keep defenses guessing. And let's not forget about the defense. Kirby Joseph snagged another interception, and Nasirian had a huge pick early on. This team is firing on all cylinders. I think Levi was a big part of the pressure on the Titans today. The big takeaway here is that the Detroit Lions are officially 6-1. This record reflects just how phenomenal this team is. They were so close to the conference championship last season, just a quarter away from making it to the Super Bowl. Aiden Hutchinson has been a standout player, one of the best defensive players in the entire NFL, and leading the league in sacks before his injury. With him out for the season, the big question now is, what will the Lions do before the trade deadline? I'm sure Brad Holmes won't wait until November 5th to make a move. They'll likely look for a new edge rusher, even if it's not a superstar, like Myles Garrett or Max Crosby. Now, today's game wasn't the best showcase of what the Lions need on defense, but they still played well overall. Yes, the Titans had over 400 yards of offense, but if you watch the game, you could see that the Lions' defense performed well. Calvin Ridley was the only player who really stood out for Tennessee, especially with DeAndre Hopkins recently traded. Detroit's defense was solid, with Alex Anzalone and Brian Branch making plays all over the field. Although Branch had a costly pass interference penalty, he's emerging as one of the best safeties in the league. Jack Campbell led the way with 10 tackles, and Amik Robertson, who I've followed since his time with the Raiders, had a standout game with 2 forced fumbles. He may be undersized at 5'9", but he plays with a lot of heart. It's surprising the Raiders let him go, but he's fitting right in with the Lions. Overall, the stats were tough to evaluate given the blowout score. The Lions scored 35 points by halftime, which is a franchise record. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for daily NFL content. Lions fans, I want to hear from you. What's your grade for the team today? Who was your player of the game? Let's celebrate this amazing 6-1 start. Thanks for watching, and peace out.